All right, everybody, are you ready for the Q&A from baking to bras to boobs? Let's get to it. A good welcome to you, everybody. And let me just take a second and say, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. Lots of cool stuff coming up. Back to Vegas. I love it. The first trip of 2023 on the horizon, which means content, laughs, a few beers. Yeah. A few unforeseen things coming down, but a lot of fun. So I would love you to be a part of that. Let's get to it today. I recently mentioned that one of my dreams would be, I love to do restoration projects. I restored the whole rancho, and if you don't know, just check out the playlist of renovating the rancho. You'll see all kinds of playlists. The Shine Shack, the house, everything here, gutting it, the building my dream workshop, the Wall of Sound over here. They're all down there, but having a well-built motorhome, okay, something to enjoy renovating that, and I thought I could really probably do a pretty good job on an old school bus, and even if it never left the property, it would be fun to have it on the property as like a little hideaway in the back or whatever. And I think you did the Rosie Cave back there. It would be a lot of fun, but there's the practicality of living in a neighborhood that's so squished. Since it's such a dense amount of population, it would be almost impossible to get that thing out of here. So I don't know. You know, I can dream about it. You never know. Maybe a bus will fall into the rancho from the sky one day, and I will be underway with the project. Right? Okay. Why do you bake so rarely? Well, I really don't have anybody to share it with. Blackbird is kind of hit or miss when it comes to baking and things. It was nice when Missy Jen was here. We can bake something, and then she would definitely enjoy it. She had the sweet tooth. I'm not much of a sweet tooth, although I love to do the baking. I'm trying to do a bit more, and I'm getting a little more creative too with Rancho Kitchen Stadium. So this subscriber out of Illinois, please tell me the fruit trees you have and your favorite. I think my favorite's easy. That would be the Robertson Navel orange tree. And if I was going to plant one orange tree, that would be the one that I planted. That and the Valencia orange tree for juice. Okay, so what do I have? Coming from the back, I have a fig tree. I have an apple tree. I have a pear tree, a cherry tree, 2 plum trees, a peach tree, a Seville orange, which is a sour orange. I have a Valencia orange. I have a Washington Navel. I have a Trovita. I have a Meyer Improved Lemon. I have a Palestine orange, also known as a Samoto, and I have the Robertson Navel, and I have a persimmon tree and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, that's all I have here on the rancho, and this is a working property. What a lot of people don't understand is, yeah, we have a lot of shits and giggles here, but we have goals here too. I have goals here to put this in production and transition when I don't really feel like traveling anymore. And I want to be kind of a homebody, yeah, chickens running around, but to put the place into cultivation and really ramp up off-grid living and homesteading. I think it would be a lot of fun. So it'd be something to look forward to on the channel here. What are you thinking for your next road trip? I would have met you in Bakersfield to really show you the town, but you were gone already. Yeah, some people were miffed. Some places I didn't stop. It was just a question. I was so eager to get over to 395 and to go up that side of California, and I passed through Bakersfield, so I'll make up for it, okay? And also, people didn't know it was coming. A lot of people after, I wanted to meet you and do this. I'll try to tell you next time. where I'm going. I'm thinking about down in Southern California again. There's a lot that's undone down there. Quite frankly, the weather is just shit here, so I wouldn't mind getting there. The 19th it starts to clear and get better. So the next road trip, I think it's going to be down south. I have a lot of unfinished business down in Southern California there. Do you ever get disappointed? This is Amy from Idaho. Do you ever get disappointed or discouraged about YouTube and social media after 10 years? And of course, I just passed my 10th year. YouTube, it's been a platform of change, and a platform's going to be dynamic, and it's not going to change. You know, we all remember the days as a founding member of Boyd back in the day, and had a lot of fun with that for a couple years. But things move on. The platform changes. We always kind of yearn for nostalgia and the old days, but they ain't coming back. What I find a little discouraging about the platform is it has become very money-centric. And of course, I have donation button and all that. I'll be the first to say that. But I think the economics of YouTube have changed to the point where the pattern is now you come on, you put up things in your own life maybe. Nobody really cares about it or watches it, but you're so hep up to make a name for yourself on social media that you start to look around and you see what other people are doing on social media, and you start to copy them. And in copying them, you lose a bit of your authenticity, and you start to depend on other people and other creators or other YouTube people for your content. You become what's called a derivative content creator. And the problem with that is it lacks originality. Yes, it's often wrapped around drama and the low-hanging fruit of views, but it's not, you can still tell people are very stressed that they can't get many viewers to buy into the real them. They're only there to see a creator drag other people, bring them in, belittle people, make fun of current events and tragedy and things like that, because they've been conditioned that that's where the views are. Okay, no, I don't mean you do what you want to do. Doesn't matter to me. So I've seen that get driven into the money thing now, and the money go round. Talk about your life, nobody shows up. Talk about other people, they're serving popcorn and drinks or whatever. All right? It's not something I could ever do and feel comfortable because, well, quite frankly, I think my life is very interesting. I go places and I do things, and I stuck with the mantra from day one of YouTube: broadcast your life. My life. Nobody else is here. So, all right. So that changed. A lot of creativity is being taken out of YouTube now as the thrust moves more towards being money-centric on YouTube and spinning things up for views instead of really organically growing as yourself. Could you really shoot, this is Jake up in Pittsburgh, could you really shoot someone if you had to? I know I couldn't. I think you, Rosie O'Kelly, contribute to the gun problems today. Well, I guess I'm a realist about things. And I realize that there's no putting the toothpaste back in the tube. So why shouldn't I have the enhanced ability to protect myself? And that's the way I feel about it. Plus, we have a constitutional amendment, the second one, that gives the right to bear arms, and it shall not be abridged. And the Supreme Court has upheld that, and I'm just going along with it, right? And I like it, and I've been a shooter for 43 years, all right? I got quite a few from basically this is a conglomeration. We ever cover more transgender issues? Your take was refreshing. Also, somebody said, when did the paradigm shift and start to get out of hand? And I'm going to, I've addressed this a couple times. The thrust change when we want more than the person next to us is perceived to getting. And we start to think that our lifestyle that came from within, hopefully, being transgendered and not driven by social media, putting ideas in your head, which I'm sorry is the case in a lot of cases. I don't know if I can say most cases, but you look at the explosive rise of people with gender issues, and it goes hand in hand with the explosive rise of internet availability. No different at all. Okay? Having an idea of being trans from in here, no matter how you may not like my voice, who I am and all that, I'm the authentic me. I don't need any other confirmation from anybody else. Yes, I could do more, change my voice and be fine and have even a more smoother ride, but it's not me. I'm happy where I am. But what I would never do, and this is what really bothers me, is I would never advocate the lifestyle for others, because I believe being transgendered is internalized from within. Advocacy would not be appropriate. In other words, going out, teaching kindergarten kids about with gender-bred dolls and bringing issues of sexuality into grade school, I'm sorry, I think it's inappropriate. I think it's totally inappropriate. I think it's wrong. It takes the emphasis off of education and puts it on socialization, which is a part of school, but it's not the thrust of school. Okay? And the problem is when we start advocating and pushing this life, growing a community, and then we have influencers in the community that do so much harm in telling people you don't need gatekeepers, you don't need people slowing you down, you just need to be happy and this is going to help you. No. So it puts me very much at odds with those, and I think when things shifted over to advocacy, instead of living individual lives, we started advocating. Some members as part of a group, we want more, we want to compete as women, right? And it crosses a line. You know the way I feel. You may declare yourself female and a woman, but no, okay? We're trans women, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's see. When does bikini baking start and where? And what are the secrets to looking young and keeping a bikini body? I'm going to do a separate video on staying young and looking right and looking nice and staying vibrant. And I think you're going to want to stay tuned to that. And I think I'm going to be starting the bikini baking in February on a Rumble, setting up Rumble over there to do that, to do those lives. I have people joining over there, gradually coming over and following on there on Rumble. When will you do channel memberships? I've asked you for years, said I would step right up. Look, I don't. What am I going to do special for members, right? I mean, I just, no, I don't think, it's just not right for me. I like the freewheeling aspect of voluntary support for the channel, and I'm lucky people come through for me. And of course, I always hope more and more do, especially when I'm traveling and bringing content, because I'm investing in the channel. And I hope others will support that. But having memberships starts to segregate and separate classes of people within your chat stream. And I don't ever want to do anything that's going to make the focus on money instead of fun and content. That's when I'll lose myself, okay? I might slip down that rabbit hole of what do I need to do to get people over here, and who do I need to drag and make sport of today? And, ooh, look at this, I got 400 or 500, 800 people. No, like I said, my life is interesting enough. I think that I don't believe I need to rely. And I don't need channel memberships. I think they've taken a lot of creativity. You're rewarding people for just being there. Okay, and I don't think that that's the way entertainment works. Here's an interesting question from Claire, and Claire's up in Washington State. Rosie, would you ever sell the rancho? Do people offer to buy it? And where would you move to? I don't know. I hope they carry me out in a pine box here. Okay, I've got plenty of people. The city of Santa Rosa hates the fact that lot is undeveloped in the back. Okay, they've got such an eye for that piece of land and continuously receive notice. Just be aware, Santa Rosa is an infill city. You have undeveloped land. We're encouraging you to do something with it. Okay, so as long as I have fruit trees back there, which I do, an apple and a fig tree, they can't touch it because, well, it's considered agricultural land and a ranch. Okay, and it's, even though it's zoned for multifamily use here. So I hope I don't ever have to sell it. Then I got this, you really hurt my feelings. This is from Ohio, here, Columbus. You really hurt my feelings because I wanted to send a Gwyneth Paltrow candle and you made fun of it. Okay, that's the coochie candle, like, okay. A gift is a gift. I thought it was a wonderful as a gift, and you can kiss my ass. Well, you know, I don't know if they have wintergreen, they have right, vanilla, cinnamon. Why do I need to have my nose in that all day, every day? Okay, so no, sue me. Sorry. All right. Finally, why don't you ever wear a bra? I have never seen you in a bra. Rosie, do you own a bra? I own a whole drawer full of it. Once, and how big, of course, how big are your boobs? 38 D, borderline D. The 4 Ds. Quadraphonic Ds. Look, guys, I had like an internal built-in lift. So when I'm down flat doing my final ride through the crematorium of life, these babies will be standing pert, upright, looking good. Right? So there's the bottom line on that. I just don't wear, yeah, I probably should. I don't know. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. Once again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. We have so much fun on this channel. And remember, Fridays and Sunday nights, we're on here for live streams in the evening. We had a fun cemetery stream on the Rosie Murphy channel. And on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we are on the Rosie Murphy channel. Okay, so make sure you join us for part of the fun there. Okay, things have been going good. I'm happy. I hope you're happy. Let's give a Rosie shake and end it up. And your thumbs up are appreciated. Thanks, everybody.